Hello everyone. Many people keep on asking me how do we do auditing or regular checks on our environments, or as an admin, or as a DevOps, or as a Azure architect. How do I have to keep an eye on the environments what we have already configured? That all leads to one answer, that is kind of benchmarks or auditing, that which I'm going to cover to answer all similar type of questions in one video. If you're first time coming to my channel, you can have a look on various Azure Migrator series and real-time scenarios I have covered for both AWS and Azure. At the same time, I have also covered on the interview questions. Please spend a little time on it. Coming back to our today's topic, benchmarks or internal auditing or regular checks. First, you need to prepare what your requirement is and what you're checking against. So first, if you don't have a requirement, no meaning of checking any of your current environments. So for that reason, I have listed on few requirements you must be knowing. If you don't know, you have to check with your business what is that your business is looking for. Recovery time objective, recovery point of objective, SLA, which is again high availability, what is disaster recovery requirement, concurrent users expected now and in future, maybe 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, and retention period of logs, retention period of backups, and what compliance which is required to be supported. Analyze if you have to enable Azure Web Application Firewall, or any OWASP rules or guidelines has to be supported by your applications. List of countries this application is going to be accessed by. This is just a high level list, but you can cover up with many more pointers based on the type of application you are using or deploying to the IaaS or PaaS services. So assume that this is your requirement and you have received maybe RTO as a 15 minutes, RPO as a 15 minutes, your SLA is 4 nines, 99.99, and concurrent users are like 2000 or maybe 10,000 users, and the total number of users is 1 million. So all these requirements first you gather, and then you can prepare your what are the resources being used by your various programs, and mainly focus on production environments, because the high level consumption and point of failures can be more, and which is going to impact your business. At the same time, you have to focus on your QA, dev and staging as well, but not that frequently as much as you do on the production. For your guidance, I have brought one example. Just take it as a sample and enhance that list for your requirements, but don't consider this is going to be a full list. I'm just giving you an example just for reference model. By seeing the video you can prepare your own. So in this one we are covering IAM, Security Center, Azure SQL, App Services, Azure VMs, even Web Application Firewall. These checkups usually take a couple of hours for each resource type. Probably you perform monthly or weekly based on the type of environments you are dealing with. Definitely, you have to consider all these parameters, and accordingly you need to suggest, or you yourself need to enable or disable such kind of parameters based on the outcome of this particular checklist. For example, if you see, I'm just going to filter by Azure SQL here. Database services. So within the database services, we are saying that ensure that auditing is set to on, ensure data encryption is set to on the SQL databases. Similarly, you can keep on adding your own parameters, and then you can have a regular checkups. This is how we perform one of the activity as part of your admin or DevOps or your architect altogether can do this job. Please share if you have any similar type of checklist that will really help other developers or upcoming developers to utilize them directly and to enhance them as well. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in the comments.